Terence Crawford is willing to stay at 147 pounds for Gervonta Tank Davis and Gervonta Tank Davis only. Man, that's interesting. I like that fight a lot. I've been talking about that on this channel a decent amount, how I think that Terence Crawford and Gervonta Tank Davis is my dream fight because these guys are scary. Like, both guys are terrifying fighters. Both guys have the ability to hurt each other. In my opinion, they both possess the power to beat each other, but in different ways. I think Terence has that ability to box and at the same time have that power, but Tank is more so, he's getting into that boxing IQ. He's just showing it now. He's just as talented. He's very dynamic, footwork, hand speed, reaction time. It's all there for Tank, but at the same time, 47's a different weight division. But to hear that Terence Crawford's willing to stay at 47, even though 47 isn't easy for Terence Crawford to make either, he's willing to do it for Tank because he knows that's a big money fight. And I think that, man, he's a bad dude. If you're willing to fight a guy like Tank, like, I understood when people would ask Terence Crawford about the Gervonta Tank Davis fight, and Terence would reply, he's too little. He would say that in the lead up to this fight, but now he's even welcoming the idea. Why? Because he knows that it's a big money fight. And he also talked about how, but when I beat him, people are going to say, what, he was too little. And that's where it's kind of a double-edged sword because, yeah, he's going to be one of the best fighters, but at the end of the day, he's coming up from a smaller weight division. So people in the sport of boxing have a way of discrediting that. But I think this is a fight that, without a doubt, people would tune in to see. Gervonta Tank Davis and Terence Crawford, you're talking about pound for pound greats like in the sport of boxing right now, right this moment. And you think Earl Spence, they have that relationship. Earl Spence and Gervonta Tank Davis, they're very close. They're close friends. So I'm sure in Gervonta's mind, he wants to get that get back for Earl Spence. Not to say that Jermell Charlo doesn't want to get the get back. I just think this might be a crazy take, but like Tank might have a better chance of beating Terence than Jermell does. Like, just with the pop. I'm just talking about straight off that if he touches your chin, Tank has said it. He said this specifically about Terence Crawford. If he touches his chin, he's going to sleep. And I respect Terence Crawford, especially after that fight, beating one of, the most highly respected welterweights in my opinion. And then Tank is going to come up to 47. That's not an easy fight for Tank. I think Terence is definitely the favorite. It's going to be the first time that we've ever seen Tank as the underdog. Terence would be the favorite. Did I say that correctly? Yeah. Terence would definitely be the favorite, and Tank would probably be the underdog for the first time, that we've ever seen, especially in a while. I think ever. We haven't really seen him be an underdog, except maybe the Pedraza fight. I don't remember what the odds were for that fight, but that was pretty close. That's as close as it's been for Tank. I don't know. Terence Crawford, he's a bad dude. He wants all the smoke. It's clear. But he also said that it was kind of confusing because he also said that he doesn't want to be in the sport that much longer. So I was just like curious. It makes you kind of nervous. Like, you want, as a fan and spectator and boxing, analyst, you kind of want him to make sure that he makes these fights count in terms of choosing the opponents. You want to get fights that are big. Like, I just don't know. Do you get that Canelo fight or do you get the Tank fight? Because that Tank fight is going to sell. That's a big reason why they asked him, why would you be willing to fight Tank? Because it's a big money fight. He's going to get a lot of cash from fighting a guy like Tank, who's probably the face of boxing. Even though maybe Terence Crawford deserves it more, Tank sells out. That's the problem. He did 1.2 with Ryan Garcia, and Earl Spence and Terence Crawford did 650,000. I'm not hating. These are just numbers. So, what's the difference? It's because people know Tank and people knew Ryan, so them combined was so big. But Terence Crawford, I think after that performance with Earl Spence, without a doubt, is going to sell a lot more pay-per-views than he did before, and I'm excited to, see what he does next. But I don't know who I have in that. Obviously, like, brain goes with Terence. It's just that chance that Tank hits harder than any 47 or 54 pounder. I don't know. That might be crazy talk. Right now, I pick Terence, obviously, to win the fight. I think he has a potential to stop Tank, but if Tank touches Terence, I'm just curious because Tank can hit hard. I don't know to tell you guys that. You guys know that already, but Tank can crack. And then I've underrated Terrence's chin, but when he got hit with Earl's, he even said, it's going to be a long night for you because he didn't really feel the power from Earl Spence. So clearly, Tank has to hit harder than Earl if he wants any chance at winning, because this is a natural 47-pounder. Not to say that Tank can't fight at 47. I just think at his point in his career, he's comfortable at 35, 40, but 47's a big weight class. It's a big weight jump. So. But if anyone can do it, it's Gervonta Tank Davis, and I know Terence Crawford respects him, and that's why it'd be a great fight. I think deep down, both these guys respect him. Maybe it'll hard to get Tank to reveal his respect for Terence Crawford, but Crawford's also been very vocal and given Tank his flowers. So it'd be interesting. I probably favor Bud, definitely, but it's still a very interesting fight, and I'd love to see it. But let me know in the comments who you guys would have in that matchup. Gervonta Tank Davis versus Terence Crawford. How would it go down and why? But thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace. That's going to do it for another Naz Fight Media video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been your boy, Matt Nabong, with another video. Hope you guys enjoyed it all. Thank you guys for the constant support. Salute to y'all always. It's been your boy.